Okay guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, fasten your seatbelts. Here we go. Alright guys, I'm back for video number 2, and we're going to pick right up from where we left off in the last video. We're covering the Q post from today, January 31st, and I'm going to tack a couple news items on the end of this as well. So let's just jump into this. The first video is uploading, and I thanked recent donors in that video, so this one we are going to be going straight through. And here we are on the first one for today, January 31st, and it's post 3815, and we have a link here. And let's go to the link first. I think you'll enjoy this. Well, it's Pelosi, maybe you won't. And it says, hey, Speaker Pelosi, guess what? Dreamers are screaming, you're a liar, you're a liar, you're a liar. Now, let's go back to the first here and play this. So it's just playing over again, but it's interesting when they're calling her a liar, and then she just gives up and she goes, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Like, okay, well, at least she agrees. I mean, at least she knows she's a liar. All right, let's go back here. Now, after that, and this is called Nancy Pelosi heckled, you are a liar, you are a liar, you are a liar. And Q says, what happens when people learn the truth? Well, that happens. Exactly what we just saw. That happens when people learn the truth. They get angry. What happens when people learn the truth? What happens when people wake up? Well, what we just witnessed. They will not be able to walk down the street. The Great Awakening Q. No, they won't be able to walk down the street, and Nancy Pelosi especially, because I think people are angry. They're just angry. She's put her and Adam and the bunch of them have put this country through hell, cost the taxpayers a lot of money that could have been better spent elsewhere. And also, we're sick of the lies. We're sick of just hearing about this 24/7. Just go to work for the American people. Just work. Do what you were hired to do. And the country will be better off. President Trump can go back to, overseeing the country, and you can go back and maybe take care of your district because, well, it needs it. Just saying. All right. This is the next drop 3816, and Attorney General Barr says human trafficking is modern slavery and a top priority, as it should be. And this is the, I've clipped this link out. It says Attorney General Barr says human trafficking is modern day slavery, says the issue is a top priority of the whole administration, pledges that the Justice Department will do all in its power to bring human traffickers to justice. And this says context post FISA. Now, that is not something that I understand, to tell you the truth, because context post FISA, this was from today. So not really sure, because I'm not sure what FISA has to do with human trafficking. And if any of you have any ideas, because I'm having brain fade, then let me know, because that just does not seem to make sense to me. Could be me. I will look into this more, and if I come up with any great ideas or any insight into this, I will let you know, as always. And let's move on to the next, and this is 3817. Adam Schiff promoting United for Ukraine back in 2014. Now, this is interesting. Yeah, this is from 2014, March 28th, 2014. And look who we have here. Well, it's little pencil neck himself. Yeah. And he's in Ukraine. He's in Lithuania to speak at NATO conference, Baltic allies alarmed by Russia's actions. And he put United for Ukraine. This is the sign they're holding up, interestingly enough. And there's something going to be in the news about this because Q says coming soon. Q. What's coming soon? Something to do with this? I don't know. But his day's coming soon, I can tell you that. But I think there's going to be lots of information coming out about little Adam Schiff, if you know what I mean by little, L-I-D-D-L-E. Think there's lots going to be coming out about his activities involving children, perhaps, and others. All right, let's move on now. And this is the last, and I did just check, and it is the last post for today, although it's still very young, and Q could post. If he does, I will bring that to you tomorrow. But this, of course, is posted in, in recognition of Freedom Day. And that's what this says, Freedom Day. And it is in honor of Brexit. So Q just simply put the flag there. And the flag is, and this actual picture is called Freedom Day. So that is what that is. And it is Freedom Day for UK. So congratulations to them. And I'm going to just continue on with a few more news items just because that's very, very short. And I don't want to make an entire video just that short. I might as well take advantage and cover a few news items. And then I will be doing another video. So stay tuned. All right. This is the Daily Wire. And Democrats do not have votes needed to continue Senate trial, report says. Well, that was from yesterday, so that's good news, I would say. Senate Democrats do not appear to have the votes they need to prolong President Donald Trump's Senate impeachment trial by calling for more witnesses and documents. Fox News senior reporter Chad Pergam wrote, Senate does not appear to have the votes to open the door to witnesses tomorrow night. Collins and Romney for witnesses. Alexander opposed. Even if Murkowski is a yes, they don't have the votes. 50-50 vote is a tie, which by rule fails. Chad Pergam, and then Pergam noted that if Democrats do not have the votes needed to call for more witnesses, that the Senate would then vote for verdicts on both articles. And Pergam's analysis came immediately after Senator Lamar Alexander announced just minutes prior that he was not in favor of calling for additional witnesses and documents in the trial. The New York Times noted that Alexander's decision was a strong indication that Republicans have lined up the votes to block a call for more documents and witnesses like the former National Security Advisor John R. Bolton, but warned Democrats are hinting at a gambit to frustrate the Republicans' plans, though Senator Chuck Schumer, the minority leader, has refused to tip his hand. As noted by Pergam, Collins and Romney were both a yes for calling for additional witnesses in the trial. In a statement, Collins says, "We have heard the cases argued and the questions answered. In keeping with the model used for the impeachment trial of President Clinton at this point, senators are able to make an informed judgment about what is in dispute and what is important to their underlying issues. I worked with colleagues to ensure the schedule for the trial included a guaranteed up or down vote on whether or not to call witnesses. I believe hearing from certain witnesses would give each side the opportunity to more fully and fairly make their case, resolve any ambiguity ambiguities and provide additional clarity. Therefore, I will vote in support of the motion to allow witnesses and documents to be subpoenaed. If this motion passes, I believe the most sensible way to proceed would be for the House managers and the President's attorneys to attempt to agree on a limited and equal number of witnesses for each side. If they can't agree, then the Senate would choose the number of witnesses. There was speculation online among top reporters as to the reasoning behind Collins' decision. Journalist Yashar Ali noted a likely scenario, writing, "Gotta wonder, did Susan Collins issue a statement that she was voting yes on witnesses and more documents because she knew that Senator Alexander was voting no? Election year protection? I think we know the answer." And I'm not going to read his statement because it's really not that important what he has to say. All right. Let's go back now and let's look at Pelosi meltdown. Yes, okay. Pelosi melts down over the prospect of acquittal. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi went on an insane rant Thursday as impeachment imploded in the Senate. President Trump's defense team absolutely destroyed Schiff, and the Dems causing Pelosi to have a meltdown during a press conference. A reporter asked Pelosi if Trump will be chastened knowing Congress is watching him or emboldened if the Senate acquits him. Well, he will not be acquitted. You cannot be acquitted if you don't have a trial, and when you don't have a trial, if you don't have a witness and documentation, Pelosi said. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has the votes to block new witnesses, and the impeachment trial should be over by the weekend, according to ABC News. Tyrant Pelosi tried to drag out impeachment as long as possible by refusing to deliver the articles of impeachment to the Senate for 33 days. The House Democrats' case was so weak that Trump's defense team obliterated Schiff and Pelosi in just a few days with facts. Yes, they did. Now, I don't think that is going to take us there. It isn't, but I thought we perhaps had I could be wrong. Let me see here. Hang on. Yeah, I'm hoping to get well, there she is. Let's see if it's really a meltdown. I want to know.
When this is over, do you think that President Trump will be chastened and understand that he's got a Congress watching him, or will he be emboldened because the Senate will have acquitted him?
Well, he will not be acquitted. You cannot be acquitted if you don't have a trial. And you don't have a trial if you don't have witnesses and documentation and that. I would hope that the senators, if it comes to a tie, or if there's a question of hearing testimony or receiving documents, would leave it up to the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. Republican appointed, in a Republican majority court, I would think that they would have confidence in the Chief Justice of the United States. That's his title. And that's interesting to me that they're afraid of breaking a tie with the Chief Justice of the United States. Does the president know right from wrong? I don't think so.
So she says the president doesn't know right from wrong. Okay. Right. And she's just a paragon of virtue, isn't she? I don't know. Okay, now this is from Sun Q2. Can you imagine Schiff and daughter having a conversation about her love life and who she wants to marry? Daddy, I want to meet Prince Charming, like in the Disney movies. Yeah, honey, about that whole marriage for love thing. Not exactly how it works when you're in the cabal. That's the truth. Now look at this. This is Eric, you know, that one, whistleblower. AKA whistleblower, AKA Schiff's daughter's boyfriend. What? Yeah. Now, if that doesn't blow your mind into a zillion pieces, I don't know what will. The whistleblower, the infamous whistleblower, is Adam Schiff's daughter's boyfriend. Wow. Yeah, now we understand it's another piece to the puzzle. It just gets worse and worse and worse. Bet you weren't expecting that, were you? I wasn't. I really wasn't. Now let's move on. Mark Dice, friendly reminder, Facebook and YouTube are using AI to automatically censor the name of the whistleblower, when in history have the tech giants banned talking about a person of such public interest? Never. It's Orwellian. There's no other way to describe it, and I agree. There is no other way to describe it. Now, that is it for this video, but stay tuned because number 3 is on its way. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. Stay safe, stay well, stay blessed, and keep seeking truth, because deception not just bites, it devours.